So, as we were talking about, it's so funny. We look back at, dinosaurs, like we were saying. Largest dinosaur collection in North America for sale. But dinosaurs were here for 250 million years. We've been here for less than, what, hundreds of thousands, whatever. They found Lucy. My favorite movie. I love Lucy, but they found Lucy, and Lucy was like, hey, cash money. Come on to cash money. Everybody, this is cash money. He's a little aggressive boy. When I got him from the pound, they said, we found him less than 2 months old with a clue behind his ear because somebody had nicked him. He was living behind a dumpster on his own on Tyrone Street, and his name is Tyrone. His name's not Tyrone. Today's his lucky day. That's what I said, because I'm adopting him. I said, but I hate the name. I mean, Tyrone, he sounds so African-American. I mean, it's a lovely little dog, but I mean, I can't be going Tyrone. I mean, it sounds like, what do I have? How ridiculous. I mean, I have to call him something a little bit more agnostic so it doesn't sound so Negro. But, I'm a Ningalicious person anyway. I do love my niggas. So everything down here in Texas is fair and square. We love to believe that, poor Tyrone could have been called Tyrone, but it was too African-American for me. So I decided to call him Cash Money! Cash Money, need a baby!
That's not a Negro nickname. Really? No. Cash Money?
Cash Money.
You ever met a white person? Anyone other than a black person called Cash Money? Have you ever? I haven't.
I never heard nobody call nobody. He's the first Cash Money because the S is a dollar sign. That's a brand.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Just like my son Austin Martin thinks that he's not an Austin Martin, which is the car. The other guy who's a good actor, but he's kind of like, British and stuff. And all these things he gets confused with on Google, like Austin. Can you imagine wanting to get yourself confused? Something that has 192 million Google returns, and you want to be number one of what? 190-something million? The bitch climb hard ladders. Why don't you fucking go the other way? Like, Martin Classic, Austin, fucking fabulous, stupendous, whatever, artist of the year. That could make number one before Austin motherfucking Martin. But no, Daddy ain't so smart, even though he was wanting to be, he was recruited by Google to be a fucking director. Wow. Bitch number one, yes, lovely. We love you, doors, everything's wonderful. Bitch number two, guy faggot, lovely guy. Bitch number two, happy, wonderful, love you. One more task. Human Resources Director calls me, Thomas, do you realize how delightful it is down here at Google? I said, yeah, about 2.5 years before going public. Sounds good to me. She said, drop by via dry cleaning in the morning. Your dogs will frolic around the office. I said, my dogs, how can you get more dog savings to work? Your dry cleaning will be picked up. You can eat at 12 or something amount of restaurants free of charge all day long. I said, whoa, you work out and whatever, skateboard around. I said, can I have one of those things that are like, you lean forward, the magnetic.
Segway?
Yeah, I want a Segway. And so she's like, if you want it, it will be. I was like, whoa, I want to be there. One more person. Coach said, you won. You're on the plane, come on. I called everybody in the world, I woke them up and I said, I am a director, Google. And my email is googlor@google.com. My email is Googlor. I'm googlor@google.com. I got that because I got involved very early on. I thought, you know what, I need to Google up something Googlicious. How about Googlor? That's me. Then that whole gay thing about, when blue became faggot in Russian for slang. My boats sent by the Russian government to me were called Golubiatralari, blue boats. Then all of a sudden everybody on the boats realized that the boats they were on were actually named faggot boats. Then all of a sudden they got a new manager in charge of the entire operation, whose dog was named Gulliboy. Faggot! And the guy who ran the company was Gulliboy. Faggot boats! Well, triple going around here. In the most overcompensating, egocentric male environment in the world. I got to be the faggot with the faggot dog that ran the faggot fucking boats. That's not so bad for proving your fucking point. You know what? I was disrespected, I was discounted, I was diminutive, I was demeaned, I was degraded, and I was debased. But I wasn't done at all. I thought I'd hang around, learn all the jobs, master what I did, become an expert, be irreplaceable, irrefutable, undeniable, make myself heard, make myself known, make myself there, and beware if you fuck with me. Then all of a sudden, Tom the Terminator with little cash money dog. But at the time, Faggot was running the faggot boats with a dog named Faggot. Hello, faggots. Wow. Now I'm gulliboy@gulliboy.me, which is faggot@faggot.me. I'm gulliboy@me.com. That's faggot@me.com. And you know what? I own the domain for faggotry globally, and I think that's a wonderful thing to have under my belt since I mastered how to master the rest of the world in regard to disregarding anyone or marginalizing anyone. Women.
Faggotry.com.
Well, women are the reason I'm alive today. They're the ones who made me the man that I am. They nurtured me back when I destroyed myself through my own demise of the testosterone and male ego of trying to prove a point. I have hurt a lot of people in my life by proving a point. But the point is until somebody works harder than me one day, anyone in anything that I've ever done works harder than me in one day or accomplishes more than I think I can in one day, forget it all. And it has happened. It's awesome. So, anyways, I wasn't waiting for it to happen. But I always said to myself, you know, if it does happen, well, then that's what's going to happen. And so, boom, everything stopped. And that's what it is now. So, I told him, I said, this is a little bit of divinity. It really is. It has to be ordained in a certain way in order for it to be real. But you have to believe it in order to make it true. And as I told him, I said, you know, and I really felt bad about it. Because he said, you know, I always hated the word father. Yeah, me too. Never liked it. And my father was so unattractive as a human being and his ability to be able to be concerned about being curious. You know, I was so curious. I was like, can you be curious a little bit with me? If he had done that, that would have made him a father to me. But he wasn't even curious about what I wanted. My mother, she's too busy. I mean, fucking, what do you do when you have 83 children? So, you know, here I am today at a crossroad of divinity. And it's the most divine experience of my life. I've never felt more privileged. And it's not that awesome thing. It's meeting you, Anya. It's meeting you, Blue. But it's meeting myself. Because I got to, like, halt all the bullshit. And it halted all the stress. I don't know if you guys noticed me, but I was alive like a live fucking wire, right? Because I stopped taking my mental slow-down pills. Which I highly recommend I do. But you know what? Oh, it's a joyous thing to stop. I know it's a little irritating to people around you, but boy, you think so delightful. And blah, blah, blah. But see, I've never had it down. That's why I was so upset with them. Take these pills and you'll be happier. I'm like, how could I be any happier? You couldn't be. And they're like, no, you can't be that happy. It's unnatural. So they give me pills like, if you take these mental slow down pills, you'll be able to relax. But, you know, I'm really working very hard to get as much information out as possible to him so that he can skip these steps, because I have hurt myself trying to prove a point so many times, and Blue knows this, I have destroyed myself to prove a point. I hate to admit how much further I've destroyed in order to prove a point, and I'm still proving a point. That means that men are marauders. It means I'm a marauder. It means I can't help myself if I can't win. I have to do it. That causes a lot of consternation, a lot of conflict in the world. That's why, since I've proven it so many times as a man that I can be a bigger and a better and a harder and more badass and badder asser, and you know, that's a mess sometimes, always missing, that's true. But point is I don't think I need to prove myself anymore in that regard. So when I was asked, by the way, I'm close to my last cigarettes because I normally only smoke for the first 3 months of a startup, and so I pushed this a little further because the stress was on. But as an initiative in regard to minority women as well, I can't smoke anymore. So after these last 2 packs of cigarettes, it'll be done, and that'll be done. I don't Jones over things, so I'm pretty much okay in that regard. So, but and I can't say, stop smoking, and then show people this, and they go out in the back and puff away. It's like the politicians that say they don't smoke marijuana, and they're pro-gun. They're terrified of guns. They have a squirt gun in the house with the kids, and they freak out. And then they're in the back smoking weed all day long in front of the kids. Yeah, I mean, the whole world is heretic. But communication is key, and I am a key communicator. I know how to communicate. And I do believe that things will cross and transcend from Ningalicious to Ninja. Ninga bitch. I'm a Ninga bitch. So Ninga's much better because we can all be Ningas in this ninja fight of self-respect and no more self-deprecation, no more self-sacrifice unless it's justified, and animal rights for everyone. It never gets animal rights for everyone. Animal rights for everyone. Everybody, love you, love you. The folks right now, readers, we have the key. Can't get in. Motherfucker.